Let's move into your latest project, Sounds of Freedom, with Tim Ballard. How did that come about?
By making the right decision today. Tim Ballard saw The Count of Monte Cristo, and that was a rough one. That was a hard film, because there was a point there where they removed God from the screenplay, and I asked them to put it back in, and they did. But the scenes were too long. They had to be shortened. But that God will give me justice was not in there when I got the rewrite, when I came to Ireland to shoot it. That had to go back in. So I was the wrong guy for the movie unless they put it back in. Thankfully they did. So that's the film that Tim saw. The other film was The Passion, and he was profoundly moved by those two films. Now, because of the trouble I got in after The Passion, when they clearly said this is an anti-Semitic film, and I clearly said that Jesus is a Jew, and we have science behind this, I've done nothing wrong. And this film is a righteous film. And look at the public. They loved this movie. Why will you not allow me to work in this town? Okay, now I did get parts. I had friends that gave me great favors and helped me along, but it wasn't the same from that point on. Now, Tim Ballard saw those two films, and had I not made the decision, I'd never, been a part of it. But again, when God asked me, I'd like you to be an actor, it wasn't going to be easy. This was going to be one of the hardest things I've ever done. And it just short of The Passion. But it was the hardest thing because of the children. Now, Tim Ballard came to me, first was Eduardo Verostegui, the producer of the movie, and Alejandro Monteverdi, the director. Both very talented and both extremely needed in this particular team. It required a producer that was going to lose all the money on the movie, and we were finished. Disney was going to buy Fox. So Disney, obviously, when they saw this movie, there are executives that want the film, but they're, eventually the bad one out, and this is not something they want to represent their company. Count of Monte Cristo, okay, but not this one. They did not want me for this role. Whoever it was at Fox, when Tim met with them, and he said, no, I gotta have this guy. This is who I want. So, so I met those three individuals, and that led us to go down to Colombia